Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the previous episode we got the crown key. I almost said the clown key. Wait, this isn't where we're supposed to go, is it? No, wait, no. We just got rid of all those rocks. We can just progress in the dungeon now. Well, the Goron tunnel. Yep, the Gorons are tunneling people. What do you have to say?
I found a way to save the Elder. Now we can continue digging that new tunnel.
Well, that's quite excellent.
What's going on? I heard a loud noise.
Yeah, a few of these guys were oblivious of the problem. That's probably why they weren't helping.
So the Elder's alright? That's good.
Yep, I saved him.
You humans are looking stranger every day. What happened?
I'd have to say the same to you, Rockface. It's all in good fun. Think about the uploads. I'm gonna try to do them every day, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to those. But if I miss a day, I'm not gonna post 2 videos the next day just to make up for it. Because to be frank, that's a lot, and I don't have all the time I had before, so I won't be able to do that. I wish I could, but if I miss a day, then I miss a day. I'm sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And, well, it's a sugar cookie, so... Ooh, maple! Or syrup! I don't know. Hell, if it's in old times, And... Oh, my thing is going off. Hush, you! Okay. Yes. When it's in the past, I'm going to be calling her syrup. Because, I don't know, that's just my theory. I think it's actually syrup because, well, syrup's relatively old, and witches tend to live a long, long time. So, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be syrup instead of maple. I don't know. That's just what I think. You may think something different, and I should be in the present, shouldn't I? That's where the dungeon is. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Go to the... Ugh! Stop frantically pressing A. Alright. Yes. The dungeon is in the present era. The crown dungeon. Because we have the crown key. And I believe the way is through here. Yep. Get some Pegasus seeds. An interesting thing we can do, we can use rock, feather, and Pegasus seeds to jump 2 holes at the same time. See? It's an extra far jump. Those guys are called gels. Those bats are keys. I've probably said that before, though. Oh, it ran out right as I made that last jump. I got them to jump. Stupid gels. Alright, we made it. And now into the crown dungeon. Made relatively good time on that. Level 5, crown dungeon. Alright. This dungeon is tricky-dicky, I will say that right now. There is one puzzle in particular that I am quite frightened of. I do not have a magic potion. That may come back to bite me. Alright, some moblins here. The main gimmick of this dungeon is these floor panels. The color of the crystal is, that's what kind of burials will be up, so I'll have the blueberries up and the red ones down. The best thing to use on BMOS, those laser shooting things, is the Rock's Feather because you can jump over their attack. If I didn't have the Rock's Feather when fighting BMOS, or well, getting past BMOS are invincible. I don't know what I would do. Well, you do in later Zelda games, the 3D Zelda games more specifically, you can actually kill BMOS with bombs. I don't know if you could do that in this game. I suppose I never tested it. I know you can't block an arrow with your sword. I suppose you could if you timed it well enough. But, Alright, so go down here. And, a switch hook puzzle. Yeah, I like this. They're using, previous items. They don't do that a lot in these Zelda games. Because usually you just have the switch hook, you use it in that dungeon a lot, and then you use maybe a few puzzles to get a heart piece or during the trading quest, and you never really use it again. But using it in a later thing is is good. Although, well, it depends on the item. The switch hook, obviously, because a little bit more of an obscure item, you get it later in the game, but Rock's Feather, I'm always using Rock's Feather. The Power Bracelet, that's used a lot as well. Well, mostly for those pots, but now that I've got the Noble Sword, I don't think that's going to be using it quite as often. But still, I think the mini-boss in here, actually, you must use it. Ah, dang it! I'm going to be getting angry every time I lose health, because... Oh, this. You have to hit all 3 of these, because I won't be able to shoot lasers anymore. You gotta stand in the perfect spots. I think this is it, and you gotta hit all 3 of these. You gotta stand around there. You gotta. It's really tricky to do. There we go. Yeah, right to the left of that. It'll bounce off of that and hit all 3 of those. And a small key. We will be needing that for later in the dungeon. These are usually just seeds, or I guess they're nothing since I already solved it. I don't know how that works out. Alright, so hit the crystal here, and I believe you can actually shoot the seed shooter across these things, so that's useful. But you can also use the sword beams. If I can use the sword beams, I'll be doing that, but because I don't really want to waste my seeds. But if I have to, I will use the seed shooter. Because, well, yeah, there's no other way. The one bad thing about this room is I've always got my window open, so I'm being eaten alive by flies. I actually bought, well, it's not really a Venus flytrap, but it is a carnivorous plant. It's, well, I bought 2 carnivorous plants for like $12. They were cheap. Yeah, they had like cartoons on the box. I don't know. I think it was more. It looked more like a children's toy, but it's an actual living being. So I don't know. I think it's a little cruel to sell a living being as a children's toy. But then again, what does that make a pet? I don't know. There's a weird gray area there. Because you kind of love a pet, but you don't really like love a toy. Well, that depends. I don't think you really love a plant because the plant doesn't do much. Oh, this might be different because these actually kind of do stuff. But I've got one. I got 2 of them. I got a pitcher plant where the flies are attracted to the inside of the plants, but they get stuck and are digested directly. Oh, these guys are called ball and chain troopers. They are not iron knuckles. I don't think there are iron knuckles in this game. The second one has got these tentacles, and when well, not really tentacles, they're more of leaves, but I don't know, the box called it an octopus plant. I'm pretty sure it's not the scientific name for it. But I'm not going to memorize the scientific name for things, at least not yet. At least not till it's on the test. Ooh, right. This room, I'm not going to do this room yet. Because it is tricky-dicky, and I'm going to wait till I get the dungeon item before I attempt that, because I won't be able to do it without it. But it's got these tentacles, and it will apparently grab a fly and just, like, hold it. I don't know how it's going to eat it, but apparently it works, or else the species would have, like, died long ago. Ah, yes, lasers back. But yeah, they don't seem to be doing that good of a job, but still, they were cheap. I wanted a Venus flytrap because, well, Venus flytraps are cool. Can you blame me? I was saying in my car while I was driving around looking for one, I was saying, I will get a Venus flytrap and I will name him Reggie and he will be my friend. Ooh, this guy! I believe this guy was in Link's Awakening as well. I forget his name. I think it's like Scooter or something. It's probably not Scooter. But basically the gimmick is race for the ball. The ball is his only attack, and the ball is your only method for damaging him. If you can back him up against the side, like, he'll run for the ball when it's out, but he'll run away from you when you've got the ball. It's like you're basically playing dodgeball with this guy. But anyways, and then there's that. Yep, mini boss done. Though can't solve that yet. Well, no, I couldn't. There's no way I could solve that. I need a dungeon item. The dungeon item here is cool. Although I can never pronounce it right. So I'll probably just give it a nickname. So the Venus flytrap, I was going to name him Reggie, and he was going to be my friend, but I couldn't find a Venus flytrap, and all I could find were the octopus plant and the pitcher plant. And I found them like, well, you're not really worthy of the name Reggie, but I just suppose you deserve something. So my plants are now named Carl and Yvonne. The tentacle plant is named Carl, and the pitcher plant is Yvonne, and they are my plant brethren. They are my chlorophyll-filled brethren, and that is good. So I'm gonna find a crystal here pretty soon. But yes, I do enjoy their company. I'm gonna need to get to that crystal. Just hop over here, and there we go. Yes, just hit that with laser. I'm not gonna bother with the moblins. They don't really have anything I want. Suppose maybe they could drop rupees or something, but honestly, this game, there's no XP in this game, so you can just skip over enemies without even thinking about it. This is where I realized that I could use my sword to break those pots. Haha. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna need the dungeon item to progress in here. Man, I found the dungeon item first thing before. Now I have no idea where it is. Could it possibly be over here? No, I don't think so. Perhaps. I guess we will see. We'll see, my friends, we will see. Let's see, go over here, and... Oh no, this is that same room as before. Oh my word, Am I going to have that thing where I'm wandering around aimlessly? I don't know what I'm doing. Great. Probably break those pots for hearts, but... I'll break these pots for hearts. There we go. Okay, I can't rightfully get up there. Where the devil is that item? I need that item to progress in the dungeon. All I know is once I get that thing, there's gonna be a whole world that opens up. A whole world, I tell you, a whole world! He hit the BMOs. You know what, I'm gonna test that theory with the bombs. Let's see if it works. Use this so I can dodge them. Nope. BMOs are invincible. BMOs are absolutely invincible. Okay, you know what? Cutting time. Okay, this is what I had to do. I just had to go here while the crystal was red. And that would put the blue barriers down, and I'll be able to get to a locked door. And the key will be through there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here. I have the key from earlier, and yes. Can't solve this without the cane. I gave away what it was. Well, kind of. We're about to get it. This is a relatively easy puzzle, involving the seed shooter and ember seeds. Just gotta time it out right. Dang it. I wish you could shoot multiple seeds at a time, but you can't do that. Alright. Oh, this is a tricky dicky puzzle. Okay, I like to remember it from top to bottom row. Like the first one is yellow, blue, red, and the second one is yellow, red, blue. Yellow, blue, red, yellow, red, blue. Yellow, blue, red. Okay, that was weird. My A button was not... What the... My controller's getting all wonky. What the hell? My controller's like sticking. Huh. Alright, let's see. So, yellow, blue, and red, And what was the second one? Yellow, red, blue. Alright, you can always go back and check, which is a nice thing. So, push that there. Oh man. Okay, wait. Push the blue down there. Red there. Blue and yellow goes here. And finally push that there, and... Wait. No. My controller is so wonky. What is up with that? And I believe I push blue there. No, wait. Getting a little confused. Yes. That is right, but everything needs to be, like, down one more. So, just push things down one more. And that should do it. And there we go. Now, you got the Cane of Somaria. Use it to create blocks. Okay, so, the Cane of Somaria, if you swing it, a block will appear. You can push the blocks as many times as you want. You can pick up the blocks using the power bracelets. And you can slash them with a sword. Although you can only have one block at a time. But this is a very helpful item. And we will be using it in the next episode. This is me, Thrasho2, saying be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't.